Hey everybody, what's going on? In this video, we're going to talk traffic. I'm just going to walk you through the steps on how to go live with your campaign and start getting traffic right away. So there are two places that I highly recommend that you can set up your campaign at. So these two CPV networks are Lead Impact and TrafficVance. Both of those networks rock. Both of those networks are just really great when it comes to CPV traffic and getting lots of traffic for dirt cheap. Now, the one we're going to talk about right now is Lead Impact. So Lead Impact is really great for newbies and people who are new to CPV. Number one, they got super high quality traffic. It's really easy to set things up on there. They also get you approved very quickly, so you can run your, once you've got this set up, you can go live and get traffic, within, sometimes a few minutes, which is very cool. Now, the other thing that I like about Lead Impact is that it's much cheaper to join than TrafficVance. So TrafficVance is a great network for getting CPV traffic from. For TrafficVance, you've got to be willing to spend at least $1,000 on your campaign to get that running. Now, with Lead Impact, it's quite a bit less. You can get started with just $200. And that's money that gets put towards your campaign and sending you traffic. Now, if you don't use any of that money, no big deal. You can just let them know and they'll release that money right back to you. So, anyways, all that to say, Lead Impact is a really great place to start off on, especially if you're a newbie. Start there first, and then once you got money coming in, you're making sales, by all means, jump to TrafficVance, get signed up there too. And get in where you fit in. So as you can see, I'm here at Lead Impact right now. So it's really easy to sign up. You just got to click on the big shiny button on the top that says sign up. Click that bad boy, get plugged in, and you'll be ready to rock. All right, now as soon as you sign up with Lead Impact and log in, you're going to see this screen. So let me just walk you through the steps. First, you see the campaign name here. So this is just for your benefit. This will help you identify what the campaign is. So I like to just put a little details about what my campaign is so I'll recognize it, and it just makes life a lot simpler. So for our campaign, we're doing the League of Legends offer on Neverblue. And if you look down, you'll see that they're currently paying us out $1.15 per lead on this one. So let's just put that in as our campaign name. We'll say NB, which is short for Neverblue. Then I'll write down League of Legends, and I'll say $1.15. All right, so for the maximum budget amount, now this is entirely up to you and what you're comfortable with. But when it comes to new campaigns, I highly recommend just starting off small, and then when you find a winner, just scale it up. Then you could crank this budget up to a bigger number. So when starting out a new campaign, I'll typically set this lower to anything from $10 to $25. So let's just put $10 into it, and go ahead and click on the next step. Once you find a winner, scale that bad boy up and start to weed out all the stuff that doesn't make you money. So that way you can just focus on the things that do. Now, this is one of the things when it comes to CPV traffic. Not every single campaign you do is going to be a winner. And honestly, it's going to take some testing. So you have to just throw something out there, see how it does. Not every single keyword out there is going to make you money. So you just weed out the ones that don't make you money and focus on the keywords that do make you money. So now let's name our landing page. I'll call this League of Legends, Come Play With Me. All right, so next you've got the landing page URL. And what you want to do is just paste in the link for your landing page. So we created this page and we uploaded it earlier, the stonebridgemarketinggroup.com/LOL, which is this one. So this is where we're going to send people to. So what I want to do is put that in the landing page URL. Now, I will say this. Ultimately, what you guys really, really want to do is to set up testing and tracking and split test different landing pages. And if you have no idea what all that means, what I just said, don't worry about it because we'll cover that in one of the next videos. Because, with everything you do, you definitely want to track and test. And when you have a tracking platform set up, this is going to show you which keywords and which websites make you money and which ones don't. So then that way you can, keep running the websites and the keywords that are making you money and then just shut down all the ones that aren't. Now, unfortunately, if you don't do tracking, which a lot of people don't, you'll have no idea which sites are making you money and which ones don't, and then you'll just, burn through money. So all that to say, if you're serious about doing this and running this like a business and you want to make serious amounts of income, then yes, you have got to do tracking. You would be absolutely nuts not to. So don't even worry if you have no idea how to set up tracking or any of that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, so don't sweat it. So all that to say, when you get your tracking platform set up, like Prosper 202, Tracking 202, or CPV Lab is another amazing one. When you get that set up, you're going to put your special URL right there. But for now, let's just put our landing page right in that spot. Okay? And let's move on. Next, you've got the product category. So what category would you use to describe your niche? So there are lots of different categories to choose from. The one that best matches the League of Legends would be entertainment, since we're talking about a video game. So let's click on that. And then underneath it, you'll see the subcategories. Let's click on that one. And for our offer, let's use online gaming, since that's exactly what our offer is. It's an online game. So next, you've got the keyword pass-through, and this is perfect for doing tracking and testing, which is what we'll talk about later. But for now, let's just put the check in that box, and let's move on. Next up, you've got the different countries. Now, which countries do you want to target? And this will depend on, what your offer is and what you want to go after. What you always want to do before selecting anything here, though, is check your CPA network, because for most offers, there's only certain countries that you can run those on. And if you send them traffic from a country that they don't have listed, even if you make sales and people sign up from that country, they're not going to count it and you're not going to get paid for it, and that sucks. So that's why it's super important to target the right countries. So let's go over to Neverblue. Okay, so when it comes to which countries you can target, there are two different places where they list this. Number one is right in the offer name. Do you see where it says League of Legends, US and Canada? So this is telling us I can run this offer in US and Canada. Also on the right hand side, do you see this image where they say countries allowed and they show you a map? Well, that's telling me that I could run this in United States and in Canada. So those are the countries that we want to target. All right, so for countries, let's select United States, and I'll also select Canada. So if you're on Windows, you can hold down Control to select more than one, or if you're on a Mac, just hold down Command and you can select two at a time, just like that. Now let's move that over, and now we're targeting United States and Canada, and that brings us to our next step. So go ahead and click Next Step. All right, so now let's add some keywords. So let's click the link at the bottom that says Add Keywords. So when people go to these websites that we list here, or they type the keywords in on their search engines, then our pop-up is going to appear. Now we want to make this super targeted. Because we're doing a video game offer, we don't want, old ladies to see this. We don't want people from Mexico to see this. We don't want women who are, browsing celebrity gossip sites to see this ad, because that's not going to be targeted, and that's probably not going to get us very many signups. We want to focus on our targeted market. So what websites do people hang out at that would be very interested in our offer? And here's how you can come up with that. Do you remember earlier how we did all that market research, how we went to Alexa, Quantcast, SimilarWeb, and all those websites to really figure out who our market was? Well, this is all that information right here. So if you scroll down here, do you see the related terms? So these are potential keywords right here. So this whole list that we created earlier gives us a lot of ideas for keywords that we can target. Now, here's what I recommend. When you're starting out doing CPV, I always recommend targeting website names, website addresses. That's going to be the most targeted traffic. Start there. Start with the websites. And then after you give those a shot, feel free to then cycle in some other keywords. All right, so when you're starting out, I recommend targeting websites. Now, you have the possibility here of putting in 5,000 different keywords that you can target at once. I do not recommend doing that at all. Do not drop in 5,000 keywords unless you just got money to burn. When doing keywords, always start small. So I typically start with just 10 to 15 keywords in here, and then I'll slowly start testing and cycling in new ones. The most I'll ever put in here at once is 40, but yeah, anything between 10 to 15 is usually a good place to start from. So for coming up with some great websites to target, we talked about this earlier, but just to give you a quick refresher on it, let's go to the Google AdWords tool. Then once you're inside, click on Tools and Analysis, then go down to where it says Display Planner. For keywords, we can put in League of Legends or other similar keywords here to see what websites come up. Or we can just go down to your landing page and let's just put that in. So for landing page, I just put down leagueoflegends.com. And let's click on where it says Get Placement Ideas. So this is giving us all that good information about League of Legends and what other websites those people might be interested in. And they give you all these websites right here. And on the right, it shows you how many visitors they're getting. So any of these websites down here are websites that are potential keywords that we can target. But what I would recommend doing before you throw any of these into the list is go to the website, check it out, look around, and ask yourself, would people who go to this website be interested in signing up for League of Legends? If the answer is yes, feel free to add it to your list and give it a shot. One other thing to think about, though, is just because this website right here, lolfall.net, reignofgaming.net, lolwp, lolnexus.com, just because these websites are getting listed does not make them good keywords, though. Because let's think about this for a second. Somebody who's going to a website called leagueoflegendskins.com, are they interested in downloading League of Legends? No, probably not, right? Because they most likely already have League of Legends, which is why they're going to this website to get updates and get bonuses and add-ons for it. Also, this, leagueoflegendsfanart.com, this would not be a good website to target because people who go here already have League of Legends and they're looking for fan art for it. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out because, that could save you a big headache. Make sure to target websites that people would go to that don't have League of Legends already. So do you see this website right here, gamesportal.org, same with maxgames.com. Let's go to one of those websites to check it out. So I'm here at gamesportal.org, and they've got a lot of free games that they're offering here. So this would be a great website to target because a lot of these people probably aren't already members of League of Legends, and we're giving them exactly what they want. They go here to find free games that they can play, and League of Legends is a free game. Because people go here because they're looking for games to play for free. And League of Legends is a free game. So if we do a pop-up, hey, do you want to play this game? Well, we can get a lot of people to sign up for it. So let's put that one down, gamesportal.org and also maxgames.com.